Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we will be reacting to getting a girlfriend. Let's get into it.
As you may know, I'm in a long-term relationship. Suck it, losers! This is my girlfriend, Izzy. And while we have a very strong relationship and love each other to bits, the journey here was a bumpy one. Now, there are a hell of a lot of things no one tells you about relationships that I had to learn the hard way. But first, let me take you back to before I knew what I was getting into, our first date. We had been friends in school for a while, and I quickly realized I had feelings for this girl. Feelings I'd never had for someone before. I started sitting next to her every day, doing my hair, dressing nicer, taking breath mints, all to eventually, finally build up the phenomenal courage to let her ask me out. Yeah, okay, she asked me first. My flirting style of standing around awkwardly until they fall in love was apparently irresistible. Way to go, Brody. Now future you will never hear the end of this.
Suck it, loser!
We decided to see Top Gun Maverick together, and let me tell you, I cannot remember a single thing that happened in that movie. All I could focus on was how to do the move. You know, the...
Yo, if y'all know or don't know what the move is, it's when, like, you wrap your arm around a girl that you have, like, a crush on, and then you say, are you cold? So that is, like, the easiest way to get a girlfriend. So, like, yeah.
A movie date move. The yawn and shoulder. The old wraparound. The infamous, are you cold? But I was just too anxious to do it.
I don't care what you tell me. I'm gonna have to fly that plane and I'm gonna have to fly it good.
Do it, man! What if she's just waiting for you to do it and the fact that you haven't yet is making her nervous? Or what if she totally hates you and if you do it, she'll think you're a total creep? How will he know if he doesn't go for it? He's gonna remember this night no matter what, I guarantee that. Fine, how about he just sits here doing nothing and they just stay friends who awkwardly went on a date and Brody can never talk to a girl again? Alright, I get it!
That's what the plane's for.
Okay, I'm doing the move. Yes, I literally said this.
No, that's crazy.
I'm the plane guy. Planes are my thing. Planes are my life.
Oh, I can't believe he did it. Oh my God. By all means, the movie was a success. Whatever happened in there. Tom Cruise eating airline food or whatever. But the date wasn't over yet. There was still another date night cliche to spike my anxiety. Well, that was a good movie, huh?
Yeah, I loved the planes.
And I love the guys. I mean, not like that.
Hey, yo, that's sus.
Well, hopefully we can do it again sometime.
Hopefully we can do it again sometime is literally the most original and the most common sentence used after a freaking date.
Yeah, me too. Me too. She wants you to do it! Just do it, you coward! Be a man! Do it! Can I kiss you?
Sure. Okay, I'll see you at school.
Whoa! Yeah, she likes me! I can't believe it! Yeah! We did it!
Bro got so excited that his car blew up. That is actually insane.
Kissed! And everything's been smooth sailing from there. Breaking news! My girlfriend's birthday is next month and I just spent all my money on new rims for my Mustang. This video is sponsored by Opera. Opera 1R2 is Opera's newest internet browser exclusively.
Nobody cares.
Wait, what? It's free? Okay, it's hard to believe, but that's a damn good deal. Link in the description, and back to the video. A few months into our relationship, I had the brilliant idea to take Izzy camping. It would be picturesque. I'd wow her with my masculine wilderness skills, treat her to some s'mores, and we'd gaze into the cosmos as we drift off into a rosy slumber. So, we packed up our supplies and wheeled off to the campsite. Right away, I got to setting up this old tent I borrowed from my dad. After I spent 1,000 years detangling the wire monster of a tent and setting it up, I realized something was missing. Does that look unstable to you?
Might be a little lopsided.
Our tent literally started flying away. Apparently, the random tent from my dad's garage didn't have pegs. It was one ugly kite. But I was not ready to give up yet. We will have our Instagram-worthy date or we will die trying. So, we hopped in my truck and drove all the way back into town to go to Walmart. After we got a shiny new $30 tent, since apparently you can't just buy pegs, I was genuinely frustrated. Nothing had gone to plan, and it was the first time Izzy had ever seen me angry. I sloppily threw the tent up and started working on a fire. Maybe I could salvage my masculinity if I got this right. But when I went to grab the materials, well, it turns out my masculinity had a bigger part in packing our bag than I did. I had packed nothing but a flint and steel and a survival knife. Before we had gone camping, I'd bragged to Izzy about going to wilderness camp one time when I was 13 and that I can start a fire with practically nothing. So there it is in my bag. Practically nothing. I tried and failed and it just wasn't happening. Izzy even found some matches, but those wouldn't work either. I even resorted to burning some of our homework to get it started, to no avail. Sorry, Mr. Jones. Oh, this is so stupid.
Do you mind if I give it a try?
Fine, whatever. I mean, I went to frickin' wilderness camp when I was 13, but for kicks and giggles, let's have you give it a go. Get up. So, we finally got our s'mores and hot dogs. No thanks to me. And after an uncomfortably cold night of sleep, we went home. With a caveat that our next date would be more, normal. And hey, if there's one thing I accomplished on our trip, it was making a memory. For better or worse. Despite all the glaring red flags, such as collecting Mario plushes, having idiotic friends, dude, and being a YouTuber, she still wanted to be with me somehow. But that's not to say the red flags were all on my side. There were tons of things that definitely were not outlined in the terms and conditions. First of all, as a boyfriend, you forfeit your right to hoodies. They belong to your partner now. One time, Izzy asked,
Are you gonna wear that?
to a hoodie I was currently wearing. Yeah?
Well, that's too bad.
How did you, what? After living together, you may get the treat of doing laundry for your partner. And going from men's clothing to women's clothing, on top of having 0 pockets and no sizing standards at all, it simply makes no sense. What the? That doesn't make any... That's impossible!
What happened in here?
Well, guys, that will be it for today's video. I will be doing a part 2 on this. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.